Happy weekend, everybody. Friday was the start of this dump, and let's see how far this dump will go. And if you're liking the content, please hit the like button. It only takes 1 second. And please share with friends and family and subscribe so you get notifications first thing. And if you're making money, you want to say thank you, there's a PayPal link. You can donate. I would really appreciate your donations. All right, guys. So now we are getting this doji candle. On Friday, we got this doji candle. Looks like the top is in, short-term top is in. And if you go check my video from last latest video, you can see I was telling you this is the zone we should be getting a dump. And now exactly we're getting. So this rotation was 4%. I told you guys anytime above 3% is an ideal area to short. And this rotation in my previous video was above 3%. I told you this is a good area to go short or buy inverse ETF or buy put options. And now we're getting this dump. Okay. So now let's see how far we go. And again, going here, this is MES chart. So you can see what's happening, taking a step back. Now you can see this cycle high is on Tuesday. So there's still a couple of days left. But I told you guys before, this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting 3 days of rally. And you can see 3 days and then dump. So we got 3 days, 1, 2, 3. This was a dodgy candle, no decision candle. So looks like this is the short-term top. Now we're looking for a small pullback. Okay. Now you can see overall, if I go to weekly chart, my overall thesis did not change and it's been there for a while. You can see this dotted line. I was expecting a dump. The only thing which changed is I was expecting a dump, this two hanging man candle. I was not thinking SPY will close that or MES chart will go over that, but looks like this was a stop hunt. A lot of people are shorting the market too early, so they just try to take it a bit higher, and now we're getting this dump. So everything is still intact. This dotted line you can see now it's coming down. So let's fix it now. So it's going down. It's going to be buy the dip scenario here early June, and then we're going to get another new highs compared to previous highs. The top is going to be somewhere above 4300. So now we got a bit higher. So maybe it's going to be around 4350, 4360. We'll figure it out when we reach there. Okay. So going back on daily, so you can see we are topping out now. We might have already topped on Friday, but there's still a couple of days left, so we can still chop around a bit. And then I think inflation data is coming on Wednesday, so maybe that will be the trigger to sell off. And you can see this sell off is going to come. Now we have less time left, so I think the dump will be really shallow now instead of a longer dump here. So since we are now going to a new high, so let's see what the scenario would be. What's the ideal target to take to buy the dip? So we can draw some Fibonacci retracements from here to here. Okay, let's draw Fibonacci, and then you can see actually I already draw this box, so we can get rid of this. So this is the buy zone here now. Okay, let me write it down here. So let's do this. Oops. Let's try write a text here. Buy zone. Okay. So we're gonna keep that here, buy zone, and then this is now anywhere for on MES 4073 to 3986. Okay, before it was a bit lower, but now it's here. Okay, so this is the scenario. So looking for a dip, buy the dip, and this rally was led by tech. So it's possible this dump or this buy the dip will also be led by tech. So be careful in tech. And so yeah, when we are here, look to buy for next bounce higher. All right, so that's on MES. Let's quickly look at SPY, which is the ETF you can use to buy. Sorry, again, before going there, you understand this chart. So we perfectly predicted that. So as soon as we are here, we are getting a dump. So let's go back to this other rotation chart. I want to show you here. So every time you're above 300, 350, that's a good time to go swing short. So now we above, you can see 375 reverse, 400 reverse, 350 reverse, now 375, now we're going back. Okay, that's exactly what I told you on my previous video. This is Nasdaq. You can see I told you anytime we're very close to purple line, you should be looking to go against it, like on the other side. You can see every time it happens, we go other side. This time it happened here, we went down to bottom line. It happened, went above, went down all the way to bottom line. So now this bottom purple line is right now at around 12,980. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Let's quickly look at MES chart and see. Let's draw some Fibonacci retracements and see how that will shape up. So let's go to M and Q chart. Okay, so let's draw fib retracements from lower here to high here. Oops, sorry, I got the wrong tool. From low here to the high here. Okay, let's see. And then let's draw a buy zone. You can draw a buy zone here. This is the buy zone on NASDAQ. Okay, so let's get rid of these and also this one. So now we're getting up. Now NASDAQ went to a new all-time high. So you can see it's now around 13,044 to 12,513. Okay, so here it was. Let's go back here. This was 12,980. So anywhere below 12,980 is a good buy zone. Okay, so 12,980, as you can see, can go slightly lower. So you're gonna keep it like that. Okay, and then looking for a bounce. All right, that's on NASDAQ. And on SPY, let's do the same thing on SPY. So we have buy zones on SPY. So we can do Fibonacci from here to the top. Let's do it properly, and then anywhere from here to I think to 404, this one. This is the buy zone on SPY. Okay, so buy zone is anywhere from 394 to 404. All right, so looking for that somewhere here to end. So I'm not sure if you're gonna go as low as filling this gap, but that's always a possibility, so keep an eye on that. Okay, triple Qs, let's try to do a buy zone here as well. So let's do a Fibonacci. I think I might have already done that. So let's do a Fibonacci again and see if I did it right. Yeah, it's right. It's already done. So if triple Qs is anywhere, there's a gap here around 307. So it's possible we can come there, look to buy, and then we're going to go for new all-time highs. All right. Wix here, Wix basically looks like very close to the bottom. It already bottomed. Looking for a bounce on Wix. All right. You can buy UVXY or VXX to play this bounce. US 30, looking for some lower prices before a bounce. So get exact, we can do also same thing here for the buy zone. You can draw Fibonacci. So this is a good buy zone. Actually, we're already in buy zone right now, looks like. So looks like we're gonna go to the bottom of this. Okay, looks like we're gonna go to bottom of the channel before we pump higher. All right, so from here to here, like that. All right, US 30 going lower. All right, it was down 0.92, looking for lower prices, equal lows or lower low. All right, that's what I'm targeting. Nothing changed. And then let's keep going on to other sectors. Wheat, basically not a great day from last couple of days, looking for lower prices. You can see we still have divergences. You can see we made equal highs with divergence on PPO and RSI. So again, they're slightly under this bearish, bullish falling wedge. Okay, and looks like it could be like a stop hunt. All right, so looking for an upside here. You can buy VTTF, WEIT to play this. All right, oil, looking for lower prices. Okay, so nothing changed on oil, looking for lower prices. Natural gas looks like a reversal candle here. This is inverse, so 1 hour chart. You can go here. You can see we made a new high with lower momentum on 1 hour on PPO. RSI had equal momentum, so looking for this gap around 2.18 to fill. So looking for lower prices on natural gas. Bitcoin over the weekend is going a little bit higher, but this is the zone to looking to buy. The lower zone is around 23,000 to 26,000. Okay, anywhere here we should be looking to buy Bitcoin. Ethereum, same thing. The zone is around 1600 to 1700, looking to buy anywhere here. Ethereum, keep an eye on Bitcoin, and you can use that as a guide. Gold bouncing now, looking for this bounce to fail, and then again go back here. So it's going to make a lower high, and then looking for this to buy here around 1900, lower 1900. Okay, before we dip higher later on. Silver, same thing, getting a bounce now, looking for this bounce to fail, and then go to lower prices again here. All right. Let's actually fix this one. So it's a dotted line and we don't get confused. All right, like this. Let's keep moving. Dollar was kind of low. Looks like it's finding resistance on this 200 EMA, looking for lower prices. Okay, June 10th of July is the ideal time to get bullish on dollar. Mortgage rates are ripping higher. Looks like it filled this gap, so get rid of that. And then they create another gap, so looking for lower prices now, and then bounce. Bonds are selling, and then yeah, you can see looking for more lower prices in bonds. So bond market is telling me something else compared to stock market. It's going bond is the real market. Okay, so this is a heads up. We're getting lower in stock market as well. Okay, and looking at some of the miners, gold miners, again same scenario as gold. Looking for a little bit of bounce from here. Okay, and then come back to the lower prices in gold miners. Let me fix this line. Same thing here. And then let's look at sectors. XLE, a little bit of bounce, looking for lower prices. So basically, this bounce should end, and then looking for target is around this gap fill here on XLE. XLU, defensive market, still looking for lower prices, with the entire market looking for sell-off. XLV, little bit of bounce, looking for this bounce to fail, looking for these lower prices. This gap is definitely looks like gonna get filled. Financials looking really weak, looking for equal lows or lower lows. So this will be the sector who will be driving entire market down. Industrials again looks like looking for lower prices on this as well. Real estate kind of flat, but looking for lower prices on real estate as well. Okay, let's look at Tesla. Tesla was able to close above this 50 SMA. So you can see this red line is 50 SMA. So that's really good positive move from Tesla. This is the daily chart. And again, yeah, this looks bullish. So as long as we're above this 177, it's good. There's a gap here around 184. So looking for this gap to fill. And then also just be mindful, there's this cycle low coming on 6 June. So I don't think this pullback is going to be that bad as before, because before we were here. So let's see how far we go, and looking for a little bit of pullback and then another rip higher. Tesla is the one which is lagging behind the market, behind all the tech stocks. So it's possible we can get a little bit of more dip. We can even get fill this gap 161 and then rip higher. All right. We can also go straight higher. We'll see how things go, but looks like the bottom is in. This was the bottom on 27th of April. Okay, we can come back later on, but for now, short term, looking for higher prices on Tesla. Let's look at Apple. Apple kind of flat, looking for lower prices before we go higher. Google, same thing. Looks like a basically blow off top. This is a reversal candle, looking for lower prices to fill at least this gap before we go higher. 113. Microsoft looking for again lower prices. Snowflakes looking for lower prices, and there are multiple gaps, and earnings is coming very soon, so it looks like earnings will be bad. We're going to get a dump. That's how charts are looking. Meta looks like reversal started. Multiple gaps here. Okay, you guys can pick what gaps gonna fill. Amazon looking for lower prices. Again, looks like blow off top lift, blow off top look, looking for lower prices. Netflix, same thing, looking for lower massive gap here, looking for lower prices. Nvidia, again going higher with divergence on PP on RSI, lower prices. AMD, same thing, created a gap to the top, but multiple gaps to the top bottom. So we'll see how far this dip goes. Looking for lower prices on AMD as well. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, that's it for today, and I wish you guys a great weekend. It's a long weekend. Monday will be off in Canada. We'll see. I'll try to have a coverage on Monday. But anyhow, enjoy your weekend, and I wish you all the best. Have a good one. Bye bye.